Hello and welcome to the casting couch. Yes, the Thunderdome is a little under construction right now, but us, the Just Three White Guys, we're here and we're ready to roll. And we got JMART, we got Topher, and we got a nice little Friday show for you guys. And we're gonna talk a little football, little fighting, little movies. We're gonna be all over the place today. So, you guys ready?
Yeah, always ready for this Friday night, baby. Let's go.
Let's roll.
What are we starting with? Some college football? Big.
We're gonna take a little. I don't give a fuck. We're watching some games right now. I don't really care. Miami, shout out the Hurricanes, fucking blow. Got skunked 14-0 by Louisiana Tech.
They're more worried about dancing on the sideline than playing the game.
Honestly, man, it's a long cry. It's a far cry from the convict days of the '80s. You guys need to put some convicts back on the team. Maybe you'll fucking win again. Every other team.
Get a couple murderers on there, bro. You'll be okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Ray Lewis.
Works, man. Hey, you went there. But we're gonna talk about some fucking playoff football and college, which I love. You know, this is huge. The first game of the day is at the Camping World Bowl in Atlanta. At 4:00, we have Oklahoma versus LSU. I think we all know how this is going to turn out, guys.
LSU is going to destroy them. Joe Burrows is about to put up a freaking monster game. Coach O may or may not have a heart attack on the sidelines, and if he does,
he's going to just turn into a
little bit of gumbo,
you know?
Wake him up, just like the water boy.
He'll save that for the championship game. He'll have to save that.
No, see, he'll have a heart attack. He'll get woke up by the gumbo, like the water boy.
Like smelling salts.
Like smelling salts, like the water boy. They give him a little bit of sip. Wake him right back up, and then he'll probably die after they win the national championship. He'll die happy.
Interesting.
That's all that matters. But you're not a college football guy, but who are you gonna pull for? Just LSU on the sheer fact that they're just dominant this year.
The only thing I was really looking for, I saw Jalen Hurts go to Oklahoma. That Oklahoma-Alabama matchup would have been nice.
Ooh,
not that I want Alabama.
It's a good storyline, though. It's a good storyline. If the Illuminati's listening.
People think that would have been a good matchup, but it's really not because Oklahoma does not have a defense.
Alabama
has a
Big 12
defense.
It was Jalen Hurts versus Nick Saban.
That's
what I was.
It's a good storyline. That's a good storyline.
Yeah, but Joe Burrow, bro.
But LSU just destroyed Georgia, and that's an SEC team. I mean, they're gonna win everything. LSU in pretty much a landslide. I'd be surprised if Oklahoma kept it close.
If LSU wins the national championship, I'm just gonna let you guys know the whole city of New Orleans and Louisiana is just going to burn up. They're gonna rage. I don't understand. Like all those freaking Cajun people, those sick people down there, bro.
The sick people?
What are you trying to say, bro?
He hates Cajuns.
Actually,
witchcraft,
witchcraft guy.
I don't fuck with the voodoo, bro. That shit's real.
It's whatever, man. It is real, but hey, shout out to the voodoo.
Right. What's the
and the 8:00 game is Clemson versus Ohio State. I think it's gonna be a little closer.
That's the much better game.
But 8:00 tonight. 8:00 tomorrow night. Sorry, Saturday night.
Clemson.
Yeah. Clemson big or Clemson close?
Clemson, huh? I'm gonna go Ohio State.
I
hate Ohio State as well. So I'm just going to pick Clemson for the sheer fact that Trevor Lawrence just has luscious hair. Looks like the daughter from the Ozarks, that TV show.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
she does actually.
It's really great. He's just out there slinging it.
Great show, by the way. Have you not watched it?
No.
Highly recommend. There's 2 seasons out. It's about money laundering. Jason Bateman's in it. Fire. Top 10.
They're not even sponsoring us, and we're just fucking plugging the show because it's
it's a good show. Friday Night Lights. Legendary show.
We should just do these. We should save this for later. Finer things in life. So we'll talk about some other shows.
That's pretty much college football because it gives you shit.
Yeah, we don't care about football games really.
But what we really do care about is Sunday NFL football, baby. The last week of the regular season.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
It went fast.
It did go really bad.
It really did.
My fantasy season went to shit. My regular season team that I cheer for went to shit. So now we're just going to talk about previews. The 1:00 games, guys. We got the Jets at the Buffalo Bills.
Honestly, all these 1:00 games are pointless. They moved all the important games.
Yeah, that's great, dude. Primetime shit.
I don't think that Buffalo should really play their starters. Maybe 1 or 2 drives, but.
Are they locked? They're locked in.
They're locked in.
They are.
You don't take the chance, especially we know how Buffalo is cursed. Let's just be honest, okay?
It is true. Josh Allen goes down the first
You do not take.
Yeah,
man. You do not let somebody get the chance to crack Josh Allen. Give him a concussion and be out.
Get him out. If you lose to the Jets, you lose to the Jets. It
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're in the playoffs there.
Yeah.
Now. That's
So,
what
alright.
it comes down to.
So I'm picking Buffalo.
Buffalo,
on that.
yeah.
Buffalo.
Even if they do sit starters.
Yeah.
We got a barn burner of a game, guys. It's Cleveland at Cincinnati at 1 o'clock.
Woo.
Cincinnati already has the number 1 pick locked up, so I don't think they're just going to go out there and they're going to play. They're going to play for Zach Taylor, their head coach, a real football kind of guy. I really don't give a shit who wins this.
Yeah, me either.
I hope Cleveland just loses because it's such a
Same,
dumpster fire.
I want Freddie Kitchens.
Off that off-season hype, it makes me sick. I guess we're technically the sports media, just like ESPN and all the other guys. So I don't really care. I never really hyped up Cleveland. I knew it was going to be a shit show. They said the same thing about the Eagles team, like what, 2010, 2011? Like the dream team. I'm serious. They had all these guys from free agency.
Oh, we'll get
like
to the
Mike
Eagles
Vick,
later. Don't worry about it.
and they didn't do anything. So
Yeah.
Cleveland, you suck. But you're probably still going to win.
This has the Bengals winning it just because, like you said, they're locked up at the number 1. Cleveland is nothing to play for. They all don't want to be there. So
I don't even want to.
yeah, Bengals are winning this one,
Yeah.
and they're in Cincy, which is also a dumpster fire.
That's a
So
horrible.
Let's be honest. Freddie Kitchens has lost the locker room since like week 8. Okay.
yeah.
They want him fired. He's gonna go out there and try to coach up a game. Odell Beckham Jr. might kick a freaking kicking net.
Kicking net,
Jarvis
maybe a trash
Landry's
can
probably
or
gonna start
something.
crying on the sidelines, and Baker Mayfield's just gonna sit there, maybe go shave his mustache at halftime. We don't know.
It is a horrible mustache,
Yes.
man. You can only do that shit if you're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Or I don't
Maybe
know.
he'll go shave his head, bro. He shaved his mustache last time. Shave his head.
That's
Just saying.
You're not a football kind of guy. We got Green Bay at a Detroit 1 o'clock game.
Green
Very
Bay.
exciting. Green Bay, yeah.
Green Bay's already locked in. I don't know if they'll play everybody.
I don't think they care.
Detroit's just so bad without Matt Stafford. So
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, he's their whole team. That poor bastard.
Their
He needs to
defense has been
leave.
trash.
Matt Stafford, leave. Get out. We have LA at Kansas City at 1 o'clock. Jesus.
this could be Philip Rivers' last game as a Charger.
I kind of hope it is. I'm getting tired of just seeing Rivers. every
Yeah,
day. Sunday.
he's
He's
trash.
been too old.
He's playing at 1 o'clock too. Not too often you see that happen with the
No,
Chargers.
It's the last time then. It's his
Tyrod.
last hurrah.
Yeah, no, Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod? Oh,
Tyrod.
last Tyrod. There you
The
go.
last Tyrod.
That's good, man.
Tyrod
That's a good-
Taylor might come in if Phil Rivers starts sucking. We might see a little bit of Tyrod time.
I don't want to. I saw him in Buffalo enough. The guy is fucking awful. He's athletic,
He is athletic.
He's a
and
game.
that's all that matters.
Very.
He's an athletic game manager, like Dak Prescott.
like not even a
but
game
not
manager.
athletic.
He's
And that
a
is
very
good.
he's a very conservative game manager. There's being a game
Yeah.
manager.
But you also
Then-
got to think of the coaches he's had too. He had Hugh Jackson, bro.
Yeah, that was in Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean that's the
Cleveland.
baddest. Yeah, that's bad enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
than
like-
anybody else. Kansas City's gonna win
Yeah,
this shit though. Even if they do sit Mahomes and all the rest of the starters, I think they're gonna play to play.
No, I think
Why
they
not?
have to play. They have to play to get in. I'm pretty sure. Like,
no,
to
I
get
think
a good
they're
seed.
in. It's whether
They,
if
to
it's
get a good seed or not.
Yeah.
Sure, they get the second seed, I believe, or third. I don't know, AFC is actually pretty fucking stacked.
It's
Apparently,
pretty hard.
NFC, that shit's
Trash.
on fire.
No, NFC is stacked too. Well,
We're gonna get this.
NFC
We're gonna get
stacked.
to everything, guys.
Sad?
Oh, here we go, guys.
Stacked.
We got Chicago at Minnesota.
I'm not even gonna watch.
It's a
that
1 o'clock
fucking
game, so Kirk Cousins is gonna fucking
lied
throw it all over you
Lied
guys.
it
We're
up.
all over Chicago.
We don't have anything to play for. Why are we even gonna play this game?
Chicago's
Sit
gonna finish, what,
everybody.
8-8, if at best, if they win this.
Yeah. It doesn't
8-8's
matter
not
at
bad.
this point. We don't get a
Minnesota.
first round pick. We don't really care.
Oh, it's
Khalil
true.
Mack, sit on the sideline, rest up for next year. Mitchell Trubisky, get your bitch ass out of there. We
Yeah,
don't want to
sign
see
Cam
you.
Newton in the offseason.
Yes, hey, I'll take Cam Newton.
Newton.
I would take Gardner Minshew over Mitchell Trubisky.
Well, I think you take
Be
Winston.
careful
to
what
be
you
honest.
wish for. Remember, he said that right
He did.
here. Okay.
Hey,
Minshew Mania in Chicago.
hey, we take him too. Luscious hair, bro.
I'm still picking Minnesota in this.
Yeah,
Oh,
Minnesota
yeah,
by
100%.
You guys are
50.
trash. We got Miami at New England. Oof. If it was in Miami, I would pick Miami, but
Yeah.
you know I know how these games go.
It's just New England.
New England at 1 o'clock. I mean, I gotta go New England just on the sheer fact that Miami's not good.
100%, man. They're going to the Super Bowl this year, New England.
Probably, yeah. I hate to say it, man. But bunch
They
of
always
assholes.
seem to freaking do it every
You
year.
get rid off every year, but you know what? Yeah, New England.
New England, yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
New
That's all
We
I
got Atlanta at Tampa Bay. Jameis
Dumpster
Winston.
fire.
$30 million.
Yeah, I saw that.
$30 million.
Give the man his money. LASIK for Winston. I'm demanding
Yeah.
it
Yes.
now. LASIK
That should
for
be
Winston.
$30 million plus.
That's the
LASIK.
signing
Put it
bonus.
in, yeah. Put it in the contract,
Yeah.
and
We
that's
could
what
be
we're
great
gonna do.
agents. Jesus Christ.
Um,
Jameis, if you're listening to us.
Yeah.
Any
Are the
hashtag
receivers
put us up,
fine?
you know, we're also available for agents.
Receivers who?
The receivers for the Bucks, are they playing?
Not at all. Evans is out. Godwin is out. They're still just sit them.
They have a hamstring issue.
Yeah. So I don't think that matters. They almost beat the Texans last week. Texans suck though. They're a joke. We'll get to them in a minute.
So one touchdown.
I go Tampa Bay.
Just Tampa Bay. You're playing at Tampa Bay.
Fuck it.
Doesn't mean anything.
The next game.
New Orleans at Carolina.
Tell me how they're working out AB. Probably going to sign him.
He can't play, though.
Why not?
He's on that commissioner's list where he can't play. So there's no point.
They might get exemption.
What I saw is they're looking in case someone gets hurt.
Yeah.
So
I sent the tweet earlier in our group chat. Yes.
Yeah.
Adam Baum dropped earlier, sent it. I'm just saying, I would not be surprised if somehow somebody goes down and he miraculously gets in the playoffs, lights it up.
Can I give my take on this, man? I don't give a fuck about Antonio Brown. I don't care if he plays. Colin Kaepernick still isn't signed, and everyone's always
Colin
going to make
Kaepernick
that same
kind of doesn't
thing.
want to be signed, though.
He doesn't at this point. He's more of a fucking
at this point,
anything,
like, he had that tryout. Cool, whatever.
Everyone's always gonna bitch. This whole week, coming up week, you hear about, hey, Antonio Brown, all this off the field antics and shit. Called his GM a cracker, and he still gets signed to the whitest team in the NFL.
Let's be honest.
England.
If you get offended by the word cracker, you're truly racist.
I think it's hilarious, but it's the fact that he does that. Gets off the Raiders, goes to New England, plays a game maybe?
One game, yeah.
One game.
Touchdown.
I think he's an idiot.
Drive.
So I don't know why he's still in the league. I think it would be nice to see a touchdown pass. Drew Brees, that'd be cool. But at the same time, I don't give a shit. I mean, New Orleans is still going to win this game.
Taysom Hill would still end up cucking him out of a touchdown anyway for some reason.
Probably would. Just run 2
100%.
yards. Taysom Hill is the greatest cuck. Oh, Jesus. Fucking Mormons. We got 4 o'clock games now. We got Washington at Dallas. Woo-hoo, doggy. Playoff implications are on the line.
Dallas.
And the dumpster fire called the NFC East, folks. It is
Dallas
worse than the New Jersey Turnpike up there. It smells like shit.
It does smell like shit in New Jersey.
East. So who we picking? Justin, you scared?
I mean,
the R words?
Dak's hurt. I'm hearing, whispers of him needing shoulder surgery in the offseason.
I think it's
but he also said the shoulder. He also said this was a fake news last week, ladies and gentlemen. Don't listen to a thing this man says.
And hear what I'm saying. They're talking about his shoulder because they lost, just like I predicted.
You could see if you watched the game last week. You obviously seen he was making terrible throws. Like
that's just
his shoulder.
Yeah, I think that's just
he was lighting it up this year. If you watched
against bad teams, against winning teams.
I mean, he was playing a bad team though.
Apparently not.
I think Dallas is going to win, but they still don't make it to the playoffs.
No,
it's an interesting one. They have to win. If they lose, the Eagles are automatically in. Washington's not really playing for anything either. It could be their last game with their interim head coach.
I don't think that matters.
But he doesn't want to be a head coach.
Yeah, not for Washington.
I'm not saying just for last hoorah type thing. I think Dallas will end up winning just because it's an important one. They need to win.
But win it. But we'll talk about
Jerry Jones will make sure.
They're playing in Jerry World. So Dallas are gonna win. Good for you. We have Oakland at Denver at 4:25. I think it's the last season we'll see Oakland in front of the Raiders' name. It's pretty damn sad. Think about that. Yeah, man.
Their new stadium looks fucking
insane. Someone said it looked like the Death Star. Yeah, this was hilarious. So, I mean, they're still gonna suck in Vegas regardless. But I'm not gonna see a game there now because it's pretty cool and futuristic looking.
Yeah.
With that being said, I think they'll probably end up beating Denver.
I'm gonna go Denver.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going Oakland.
Oakland. Oh, O-Town. O-Town. Arizona at LA, the next 4:25 game. There's a lot of fucking 4:25.
Yeah, it's all pretty much 50-50.
I gotta say LA. I mean, they're out of the playoffs anyways.
Isn't Kyler Murray hurt too? His ankle got jacked up last week, so
it's just too short, man. You know that those ankles.
He's been battling like the ankle thing for the past few weeks now.
It just doesn't
hamstring. I'm still going to Arizona here because Los Angeles.
LA's knocked out too, right? Or are they still fighting?
No, dude, they're out.
They're out.
They're on the skids.
I'll go LA.
LA just because. Okay, and 4:25, Philadelphia at the New York Football Giants.
Both of Justin's teams are playing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead. Go on your rant. Because remember, you were a Giants fan back in the day.
I get the reference.
We have a picture to prove it.
Let's.
The Eagles, big win last week. I think it was more of Dallas beating themselves. than us.
100%.
Playing a great game.
It was a horrible game.
But in the end, it was 17-9. Eagles won, and we control our own destiny now. We just have to win. But I'm low-key nervous about this one, just because Saquon's turned it up the past couple weeks, and Daniel Jones is back. He's way better than Eli Manning. But I will say,
not saying much, but yeah.
The sleeper headline: Miles Sanders of Penn State versus Saquon Barkley of Penn State. That is going to be the game right there.
Sanders has been taken off, man. I heard Howard might be coming back too. Right?
Jordan Howard is back this week. Zach Ertz is out.
Eesh. You got no receivers.
So I'm picking the Eagles because if we win, we're in. It's that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a hot take here.
Ooh.
Here's what's going to happen.
Fresh out the oven.
Fresh out the oven, everybody. Here's what's going to happen. Eagles are going to be leading probably by, 3, I'll say.
It's a
the
big
fourth
lead.
quarter.
It's a big lead.
Danny Dimes is going to get crushed out of the game. Fourth quarter. Guess who comes in? The Lord and Savior.
Wow.
Eli Manning comes in.
To stop
throws
Eagles
a dime
one last
piece.
time.
Throws a dime piece
my
just to
God.
crush the Eagles one last time.
This is like a Disney fucking
Throws
movie. It's
it.
like some Airbud
It'll
shit.
be-
It sucks against Eagles.
Bro, and just boom.
God, I'd love to see that.
And just wins the game for him. Dallas goes in, and Justin may or may not cry.
Just saw this earlier today too. Greg
I like
Moore Jr. come out, breakout star. Exactly who? Yeah, started his past two games. Better stats in his first 2 games than both Randy Moss and Jerry Rice.
Okay, let's calm down. Let's calm the fuck down.
Just reading off the stats here. If you're comparing, I'm not saying
stats
anything.
guy.
And this is why Eli Manning is coming to just to humble the
Destroy your
Eagles
fairy
people.
tale.
Please.
I'm picking Eagles once again, 17-9. That's what I'm picking.
17-9. Philly like 17-10.
I like the 10 actually. I changed mine. They're gonna get one
I
touchdown.
get one touchdown on you guys.
I'm going 21-17.
Ooh.
Okay.
Giants.
Ay! Caramba! All right, man.
We can only pray.
Jesus. Well, we have Indy at Jacksonville at 4:25, guys. What are we doing? Who cares?
I'm going Indianapolis.
Yeah, this is a who cares?
Who cares? But I'm going
Indy, Indy. We're gonna skip past that. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. We
Pass
have
card.
Pittsburgh at Baltimore.
Baltimore just because Duck Hodges kind of trash.
Yeah, they had to send him for Mason Rudolph. Jesus Christ.
I think I'm gonna go Steelers here, just because Lamar Jackson's not playing, Mark Ingram's not playing, so they're playing Robert Griffin.
Yeah, and
bro.
he's going to fill perfectly into that offense. So
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I'm just gonna go
tear his
Steelers. I mean, I wouldn't be
ACL,
surprised
go
if
back up.
Baltimore throws up 30 points on them, no problem. But,
Probably.
I think they'll probably try to be a little smart, not try to play like too hard, because there's no point. You don't want to get anybody hurt. If you don't want to have a lineman tear an ACL right before the playoffs. I mean, that's just my take.
I like it, man. It's good. It's a good job. You're doing way better at this, man. I'm really proud of you. The last 4 o'clock game of the regular season is Tennessee at Houston. Huge playoff implications.
Houston already clinched the division though. So.
They really did?
Yeah.
Oh, but at least
So it's
Tennessee
wild
get the
card
wild
for Tennessee.
card. I'm going Tennessee.
Yeah,
Houston
I'm
is
going
bitch
Tennessee,
made,
100%.
dude. They barely beat the Bucks and Winston threw 4 fucking interceptions. Houston is bitch made. I'm sorry.
That Buffalo Bills Houston matchup is just a perfect Saturday.
It is. I can't wait for
4
that.
o'clock playoff.
I can't wait for that. I want
That's
Buffalo to
exactly.
destroy them. 'Cause
Christian
Houston-
will definitely be calling.
Houston
out
could go
for
in there and
that
beat
game.
New England. They could beat all these great teams, and they go in there and just shit the bed. And I just don't know what to decide about them. Clearly, Watson is hurt. There's something wrong with him. His arm, his ankle, something is going on.
Are the Titans the underdogs in this game? Because if so, Titans by 1,000, bro. I'm just saying.
I mean,
guess
they're
you could say
away
that,
against
yeah.
Houston. Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing in
Underdogs,
Houston,
bro.
but-
They always play great as underdogs. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I'm gonna pick Tennessee. Shit, I almost said Houston, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Freudian slip, bro.
All right.
Oh, fuck
Final
that.
game.
San Francisco at Seattle.
Ooh.
8:20.
Winner wins the division.
Yes.
Marshawn Lynch is
possibly
back,
the 1
ladies.
seed, right? I think you get the
gentlemen.
1 seed. Yeah. I got Lynch back. I don't know how well he's.
I don't think he's going to play much.
Oh, bro. I don't know. Marshawn Lynch is a beast.
I'd love to see a huge fucking
did you
run, though. I'd love to see like just
did-
one, just big run.
Did you see the Adam Schefter tweet? This man was just at the Oakland Raiders like freaking pre-game before
Yeah, no.
the game, just sitting out there drinking beer and chilling.
Yeah,
bro,
dude.
probably smoking a shit ton of weed. Gonna go in there.
So you
freaking
keep in
high
football
as hell.
shape, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man. He might come
Yeah.
in the game stoned, eating some Skittles, and I hope he has a huge run against the San Francisco defense.
Max 7 touches. He's not playing much. He's not going to be a factor.
I don't
in this
think
one.
they're gonna. Yeah, not to the playoffs.
They're gonna ride on Penny. Penny's been playing better.
He fumbles though. That's the only problem.
I mean, Marshawn hasn't played football in a year,
and he's a little older too.
A little less than you. Whatever it is.
I'm still picking Seattle to win this. It's gonna be a close one, probably by a field goal at least, man. Like last time they played.
Actually, no. I want the 49ers to win because I'd rather the Eagles play the Seahawks than the 49ers.
They're both gonna kick Philadelphia's ass.
Delusional.
You know what? Everyone's got an opinion here, ladies and gentlemen. So
delusional.
We've all got our opinion.
I'm just a fan. I know my
San
team's
Fran
in the hunt still. Not either of your teams are, because
San Fran by 3.
My team is God's teams. Watch your fucking mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the football preview for this freak. So go fuck yourselves, and we'll be back with the finer things. Guys, we're back. This is the finer things. Sometimes we don't always like to talk about sports. We like to talk about art, culture.
This is more about
movies,
people.
film.
By people, I mean women bitching about us, not talking about other things.
And others. There are a lot of other people.
He hates women. I don't. But you know what I did hate? The Rise of Skywalker.
Oh my
So hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're listening to this in your car, spoiler alert, stop the damn thing now.
Check the timestamp in the description.
Yes.
Go to the next part.
Yes, go fuck yourself. We're going to just start it right off the bat. We're going to start it with our man, Topher, or Roger Ebert, as I like to call him. He's quite the movie critic, ladies and gentlemen. He gave this fucking film a 9.5 out of 10. Please elaborate.
I did reduce it down to a 9 out of 10 because I was getting so much shit. Honestly, these two motherfuckers don't know shit about. They don't know shit about Star Wars at all. Okay,
convictions, bro.
Okay, there's a lot of explanations, probably to the arguments they're gonna have for this movie. Okay, it was a great movie. I thought it fixed what the last movie messed up on. They barely mentioned the last movie because that dude was just trying to ruin the series. Great movie. The only problem I really had was whenever she grabbed the ship with the Force. That pissed me off. And how Chewbacca somehow miraculously survived. That was like my number one. That was my number 2.
Some pussy shit right there. Yeah.
2 complaints right there. But other than that, great movie. I loved the music. The effects were amazing.
The effects were very good. Yeah, it's good special effects.
And I love the final battle was awesome.
And then they made out. What the fuck?
Spoiler alert.
I mean,
yeah. Justin,
they've been kind of hinting at it.
Justin, would you like to retort?
Yeah, well...
What's your complaint so I can refute them?
It was much better than the last one. I will say that.
Did you give it an 8.5?
I gave it a 7. A 7. 7 out of 10. Solid.
I gave it like a 7.
Solid.
He gave it a 7.
7 is 6. Solid. So... yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. I don't see how a 9 out of this.
That's almost near perfect, bro.
Yeah, that's almost perfect.
I mean, he did as near perfect as you could do with the last movie. Let's be honest.
But I'm just
don't account in the last movie at all.
I'm not counting the last movie. I'm just.
What's your complaints? Go ahead.
It's like I said. It's just. Okay,
it's too by the numbers.
But he's not a legitimate Star Wars fan.
We're judging.
Hey, you know what? I'm a goddamn Star Wars. I got the original trilogy on DVD collection. I don't even have Blu-ray.
Well, you
got
don't
shit
have on VHS.
What Topher is talking about is that I don't read every single comic. I don't watch every single cartoon show, and I don't read the forums on Reddit on Star Wars.
First of all, I don't do that either. You're a school shooter in training. Honestly, you know what? The biggest problem I had with the Rise of Skywalker, it didn't take any risk.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say about The Last Jedi, I didn't like it too much, but at least it had fucking balls to change shit, make these characters do these things, introduce new characters. Rise of Skywalker, I'll buy the numbers. Let's have her shoot lightning out of her hands and end up turning to be a fucking Jedi. She'd have like the yellow lightsaber at the end. I know, but where did all these things come from? The movie moved at such a fast pace at the beginning.
I mean,
I literally almost had a fucking heart attack.
It had to put in the stuff that should have been in the last movie.
Dude, there was no clear direction. Even Disney said that. Even the producer, Kathleen Kennedy, great producer, but even they said there was no clear direction with this whole sequel trilogy. Bro.
That's not true. They bought the sequel trilogy,
but they had something in mind. But he had his own. Lucas had his own
thing that he wanted them to do. They bought it and they changed everything he had.
Well, that's their own.
Evan J.J. Abrams came in, tried to make it as much as whatever old boy wanted.
Just preying on everybody's nostalgia, bro.
It's a Star Wars movie, okay? If
you like Star Wars, you like this movie.
There's gonna be wars. There's gonna be crazy characters. That little guy who's fixing
Bobby
things.
Frick.
Oh, that dude was funny.
I mean, he's okay, but it's like they're just trying to cap. They
another
definitely
Baby Yoda thing. Another cute little insert, cute little googly-eyed bullshit character.
You see, these people hate on everything.
We're not hating on it.
Actually, I am kind of hating on it. The more I think about this movie, I kind of despise it. I sat through 30 fucking minutes of Disney previews. Disney is controlling the world.
I mean,
bro, it's 30 minutes of previews.
We were in that theater for almost 3 hours, 15 minutes.
And the movie was boring, if I'm being honest with you.
The movie started at 9.
The movie was kind of boring, bro.
Bro, you're fucking.
The last 30 minutes, I'm like, can this fucking end?
No, I wish I was high during it because at least I probably would have enjoyed it.
Bro, great movie, first of all. I figured you guys were going to be pissed about old boy Palpatine shooting it up in the air with the lightning and knocking all the ships down.
That's badass. I want the bad guys to win at least once, for fuck's sake.
It just,
man.
like,
they did.
There's so much stuff that I just leave it because it's Star Wars, like the non-explanations, but yet you have to know it because it's, what's your word you like to say? It's part
canon.
of canon.
Yeah, it's canon.
Yeah. I'm not arguing over
people who like to pick apart the movie. There are a lot of things that can be explained if you go on YouTube, look it up. I understand a majority of people aren't going to do that, but I'm saying a lot of these complaints people have, they do have explanations.
I mean, no, there's some cool callbacks and shit like that, but I mean, still, like, it didn't explain things. Cause
I mean, I don't read all these freaking comic books and shit like that.
I haven't really read
watch
any
a
of
YouTube
books,
video about
bro.
it. It's pretty cool shit.
I'm just a big fan of the movies, but like you said, like they didn't explain things. Like this should have been episode 8. You know what I'm saying? Like the last Jedi.
It should have been episode 8.
Yeah,
I can agree. I can agree.
And she should have turned to the Sith. And then, like, in the next movie, like, and then the Skywalkers just died. Ben Solo, Kylo Ren died. Again, spoiler alert, if you're still listening to this, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
if you didn't want to watch the movie, just watch it. But yeah, he just dies at the end. He just disappears. He
I wouldn't saw this movie with
goes.
somebody who's only watched 3 Star Wars movies and not even in order. Christian, I went and saw it with Christian. Literally knew nothing about what's going on. Just kept asking me stupid questions. Love you to death, bud. I was like, shut the fuck up.
I don't, exactly. So, like, he's asking you questions, and no offense to Christian, but I don't like his movie tastes either. Like, I just want to know, what other movies have you seen in theaters this year?
Your movie tastes trash. You're talking about watching Balto on Disney Plus or whatever the hell that movie is.
Togo's fire movie.
Togo.
You still haven't watched it, I bet. Have you watched it?
No.
Okay, then, so you can't
I've
talk
never
shit about
watched that movie.
But let me just ask you, what other movies have you seen in theaters this year?
I actually haven't seen a lot of movie theater in this theaters this year. But I usually I did go see Avengers, yeah.
And anything else?
He's gonna roast
that's
roast
our 9.5 right here, ladies and gentlemen.
But I have watched it. I used to go to the movies all the time, but
he just has that illegal online thing.
Yeah, I can watch any movie I want to.
He's an upstanding citizen, though, guys. Don't worry.
Why would I go to the movie theater to waste money? Just saying, I can watch it like a month after it comes out.
Fuck that. That's not the point, man. You want to watch it in the thing as it's happening, bro. It's just as a piece of cinema.
I did give Straight Outta Compton like a 9.5 out of 10 as well.
Yeah, but that was like 3 years ago, bro. That was a good movie, though.
I watched.
Bro, your scale is off, bro. A 10 is flawless, perfect.
What would be your 10 of a movie ever?
I don't think there is a 10. That's
maybe
my
like,
thing.
Maybe like Goodfellas.
Forrest Gump.
Great Martin Scorsese movie. Irishman, maybe like a 9. I'd say maybe
still
8.5. It's so fucking long, but it's a great movie.
Yeah, but
like that is close. But still,
we can stop arguing about this.
Yeah.
These people don't know what they're talking about.
No, we can talk about this 30 more minutes. Goddammit. That's I just think about the movie.
Let's talk about the new episode.
Or the whole
The
thing,
Mandalorian.
in general. I think a whole Mandalorian.
Let's do an overview. Yeah.
Let's do the overview. First of all, Baby Yoda, the greatest thing to come out of Disney in the past 10 years.
Yeah, 100%.
15 years.
We've gone over this plenty of times.
Love
Shout
Baby
out
Yoda.
Brittany, got me a Baby Yoda shirt. Absolute heat.
Wow.
So she pays attention to what her man's like.
She
so ladies
listens
take
to
her.
Anyway,
wow.
So
yeah, good for Star Wars. Move to TV. I heard that's exactly what they're gonna do because that's what because you guys destroyed the movie fucking franchise. You can't make another movie after this. You probably will, but
they can.
Bullshit.
If anything, what they should do is they should keep up with the TV shows like Mandalorian style, but also I like the
like standalone, like the Rogue One movies. I want to know other shit. Yeah,
much better than the main line.
Apparently from the last movie, they confirmed, I guess, like 2 characters that were not supposed to be canon. They're from like the old video games or whatever, but they were like super overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to Tyler. He's the one who was telling me, he's like, he thinks they might be coming out like with a Disney Plus TV show with them because there's a lot of Star Wars ones not announced. And if they do that, he's like, they're gonna be fucking amazing because
of course, man. That's exactly the Mandalorian alone is just is a great.
The final episode was just fantastic. Just great. So well done, dude. The production value of the entire show was amazing. Like, you don't see that in shows nowadays.
You see that in every show. We're
I
in
see
the
that you
golden
see that
age
in
of
every show.
television,
Yeah.
bro. These streaming wars, we're gonna get so much good ass television, bro. HBO is putting out great things. The Game of Thrones,
TV on general is
Watchmen.
trash.
I mean, this, yes, but
cable's
you know what I
trash.
mean. Yeah, cable. But the streaming
Cable's
services, you have so many.
HBO's like
choices.
the only other streaming service I know that actually puts out like the.
Like Amazon, I think, is about to come up with the Lord of the Rings series. I mean, these people are just
shit.
putting big ass budgets into these TVs.
Witcher also.
The Witcher?
I'm only gonna recommend it.
I saw the first 2 episodes. It's not bad.
I'm only gonna recommend it if you've played the game. I haven't played the game, but I haven't read the books. But that's the only reason.
But did you finish the game?
Did I? I think I finished it.
God,
Yeah.
It's like super long, man.
It is
I
very
never
long.
played
No,
the game.
you didn't finish it because you wouldn't log back on after not playing for a while, or was that Kyle?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I finished
You
it.
might have
That's one of the
finished
few I finished. That's how you know
shit.
it's a good game.
Oh,
So,
That is
yeah,
Skyrim.
but back to Star Wars. Just want to throw that in there. What overall for the show? Your pros, your cons, final score out of 10.
I would give it a 9 out of 10.
Mhm.
My pros were just the production value was great. The only con was sometimes it did feel a little bit rushed. I wish the episodes were a little bit longer.
just a little bit.
But
Yeah.
other than that, I don't really have any other complaints. Thought it was really well done. The character development was good.
Yeah.
Hey, good
The
ass
final
writing.
episode with the freaking old boy sacrificing himself.
Yeah,
Rest in
that was
peace.
great.
He started to trust droids again. You know what I'm saying? Good movie.
Jesus, man.
All right. What about you, Tristan?
Good shows.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. You know, it was good. Like he said, I wish it was a little bit longer each episode. But the writing alone, the production quality, all the designs and the shit, it's just like a western, but in the Star Wars universe, which is what Star Wars is. It's a western set in space.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking awesome. The Mandalorian, you know, Pedro Pascal
Yeah.
is the actor's name
From
who does
Narcos.
it. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Good.
I just you don't even have to take the mask off, dude. That's just great acting.
It is
Yeah.
the way.
What a badass!
Mhm.
It is the way.
So you got an 8.
It is the way.
I think I'm gonna give it a my pros, like all these guys said, writing was great. Characters, you know, they stuck with like a core like 4 to 5
See,
characters.
I fuck with it, yeah. That too.
So, you know, those are the pros. Cons, like they said, the length. You know, the last 5 minutes of each episode were like credits, along with, you know, like a minute or two.
And then they showed like little designs of everything before that, which was cool, but it's still like
So that
fucking
takes
TV.
these episodes were like 38 minutes long,
But
probably.
they still got the job done. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
saying?
the outro was like freaking like 6
Exactly.
minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, I don't want to see all
So-
these pictures, man.
It's-
Of these drawings.
Dude.
I feel like the standard for a show is an hour. I don't
Yeah.
know.
On the
That's
streaming
just-
service, yeah.
on
but
a
Yeah, it
streaming
is.
service. So that's one of my cons. Also, I know there's only 8 episodes and they were short. I feel like there was only like 3 or 4 different planets really like showed
But-
like settings. So I mean I'm sure they're gonna expand on
A
that.
lot of desert.
I think season 2 will
swamp.
fix a lot of our issues. I think they'll probably go to the
Yeah.
hour-long show. They'll go to more planets because they got to find
the
Close your
story
ears.
now.
Ay, ay, ay.
they got to find the Jedi Order. They got to try to
Ooh.
find him because he's get him back or find him his actual people somewhere.
Yeah.
But old boy, I forget his name with the sword.
The evil dude.
Yeah, the evil
yeah,
dude.
he was
yeah.
mentioned. His name was mentioned in the last episode. I don't
Yeah.
remember it.
He
Kind
was-
of irrelevant until the last episode.
Yeah, until the very last episode. Very good show though.
Very good show.
But yeah, so I'll give it a. You gave it an 8. You gave it a 9. I'm gonna give it like an 8.1, 8.2.
Ooh.
Definitely better than the
Nice.
movie. So
Definitely, yeah. Star Wars, if you're listening. Disney, if you're listening.
stick with the shows.
Yeah, go towards streaming services. Disney Plus. Obi-Wan Kenobi show supposed to be coming out.
Shit, yeah.
That
in
would
a few
be
months.
sick.
It's gonna be very nice.
That would
Young
be-
Obi-Wan. I'm
Oh,
fucking ready for that shit.
I read season 2, fall 2020
Oh,
for the Mandalorian.
cool.
So only a year,
Nice.
less than a year.
I think Obi-Wan show might be going over like he
Like when he was sitting there just watching over like the baby Luke Skywalker.
maybe
or some
it
shit.
might do that or it might go back whenever he was training as a Jedi
Oh,
and get
shit.
I forget his name. His
The
master.
actor, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon,
Liam
get
Neeson,
Qui-Gon
yeah,
in there a little
Ooh,
bit.
dude, that'd
but
be good. This is a good idea.
they might have Mandalorian there because Obi-Wan was smashing the Mandalorian like soon to be like queen or whatever.
Dude,
back in
I
the
love
day.
that Mandalorian puss. Me and you both, Obi-Wan. I mean, Jesus.
Alright, so that's a Star Wars talk. You guys have any other finer things you want to talk about?
No, just no. I mean, we can see some films.
Oh, hang on.
Sooner or later.
Season 5 of Rick and Morty, fantastic.
I still haven't watched
Season
it.
4, sorry, my bad.
Actually, it's been a little. It's been okay. I've watched some of it.
Yeah, I like it.
I think the
What
worst
episode you
episode.
got? 2.
All of them. I've been caught up with
The
them.
Slut Dragons one was just
That was-
10 out of 10, bro. So funny.
I think that was the worst episode I've ever seen of Rick and Morty. I'm not
Really?
even joking. I think that was the worst one. There was like no direction. It was kind of funny at first, like, oh, you're a slut. You're a dirty, dirty slut.
You
And then they
slut.
kept rolling with the joke that the dragons are sluts. I'm like, yeah, I get
Bro,
it.
whenever the old dude comes out of the gate.
It's fucked up, but you know, it's been a good season so far. So
Yeah, and the second part of it will be coming out soon. I think in 2020 at some point. Probably
I'm looking
spring.
forward to it, man.
So I think that's it for the finer things.
That's been the finer things, folks.
Thanks for listening.
Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with part two, right, of
Yeah.
Teach Me to Football. Teach Me to Football.
I have not been watching any soccer.
It's okay. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to educate you. I'm here to guide you in the ways of the world's game, essentially, is what we're doing here. So, it's been a couple weeks, but last time we talked about English Premier League, correct?
Yes.
What do you remember from that? Just give me a quick rundown off the top of your head. I know you didn't study anything.
You get 2 points for a win,
Nope.
3
All right.
points for a win,
That's better. Okay.
1 point for a draw,
Okay.
0 points for a loss.
All right. What are the points
There
for?
are- For the championship rankings.
Standings.
Yeah, standings
There you go,
ranking,
okay.
same shit. There are 38 games.
Okay.
There are 19 teams.
20.
You're so close.
You're very the third
20
yeah, there you
teams.
go.
You'll get there.
20 teams. There's Chelsea, which is
All right,
trash.
let's see how many you can list. 1.
Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool.
Ooh, he's flying. 4. Come on, you got to get 3 more to beat the 6 that you were at.
I think I only got 5 last time. Fuck.
5. 4.
I don't even know,
All
dude.
right, we've digressed. We've regressed actually here. So
Hang
we're
on.
4 teams.
I don't fucking.
All right, it's okay. Sorry, so I'm honestly pretty impressed with what you retained. So you have a basic understanding of
Yeah.
what's going on. So today, we're going to talk about Champions League. Now, we had a question on this last week.
Before we do
Already a
that,
question.
yeah. What the fuck? We were supposed to go over the tournament bullshit.
This is the tournament bullshit.
Oh.
This is it.
So listen, okay, this is
settle in.
the biggest tournament.
Producer, get me a water.
All right. So remember we talked about
my water
how
right there.
we talked about how the top teams in each league qualify for a tournament.
The
Remember
top
that?
3 teams.
It depends what league. Okay, this is where I don't want to in the Premier League. Let's just go with the Premier League. The top 4 teams
Top 4, okay.
qualify for the Champions League. Okay.
Okay.
So essentially, you take all the best leagues in Europe and their best teams, and they're all put in this tournament.
Okay.
All right. So this is how the tournament's broken down. There's 32 teams. Okay. They do a random draw, and they put these teams into groups. Okay.
Question:
Yeah.
Is Messi in this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All your
This
best
comes
players are
from
going to be
all
in
the
this.
big time leagues.
This is your Spain, your France, Italy, Germany, England, and then you've got there's some powerhouse teams in smaller countries as well that like dominate.
Like America,
No, only Europe. This is only
Kind
Europe.
of like a UEFA kind of
but
thing.
we basically own Europe, so how would we not be in?
Watch your goddamn mouth, boy.
Just kidding.
Okay, so 32 teams put into groups of 4. That means 8 groups. Okay,
Okay.
so 4 times 8.
4 times 8 is 32.
32,
I'm just
okay.
I'm trying to visualize a bracket right now. 4. Okay.
They do it like Group A, B, C, D.
E, F, G.
You've seen a fucking bracket
Yeah.
before.
I know.
I'm hoping.
I'm visualizing. Okay. Motherfucker.
All right, so there's
Pull the board out.
two like stages. All right, there's the group stage,
Okay.
and then following the group stage,
Like the World Cup.
yes, exactly like the
There
World
you
Cup.
go.
We need to take a pen.
It's exactly
I
like the
needed.
World
I
Cup.
needed my paper, bro.
All right,
Good.
so in the group stage, each team, there's 4 teams in a group, is going to play each other. In the World Cup, they do it once. This is twice.
Fuck.
All right.
How long does this go on for?
It's a long tournament. So
Do they take breaks throughout the year?
Yes. So like they started in shit. I don't even know when they started. August, September.
How are you going to teach me? You don't even know the basic
It's
facts.
shut up. So it starts early fall. They just finished the group stage.
Okay.
Now the knockout stage starts in February, so they have a couple months off from that.
Okay.
So that's where it's like you have your regular
so this will
season.
go to now. They'll play. I'm going to go top 16, top 8.
Yeah, we talked about this. So
Okay.
the group thing, the group stage. Each team has a home match against other teams in their group and an away match. Okay. That's why they play each other twice.
Now, question.
Yeah.
Does this also go by the point system? Yes. So you could technically lose the championship round just because you have less points than somebody?
No. Only the group stage goes.
Only go group stage. Okay, that's what I was asking.
So, and it's the top 2 teams out of each group.
My zipper's poking into me.
Move out to the move to the knockout round. Did you hear that?
I'm nervous. Yes, top 2 teams move into the knockout.
So it's 16 divided or 32 divided by 2.
16. I'm not.
All right. So you have
We're
your
doing
final,
a math lesson too.
You have your final 16 teams. Okay.
Yes.
And this is last week. There was a question that had me break down who I picked. Those are the matchups.
It took like 45 minutes. Yeah, I remember.
So
everybody skipped past that part. They're like, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10.
So in the knockout stage, it's a home and away.
Okay.
All right. Now, obviously, if one team wins both, they're going to win.
Okay.
But if each team wins one,
it's the aggregate.
Ooh, wow.
That's right.
Impressive. He's learning, guys.
I saw that word on Twitter the other day.
Now, what does it mean? How do you calculate aggregate?
Let's say I score 6 goals on this time, 2 goals here.
Aggregate score of 8. Nice.
Now, let's say you score 6 goals and you score 3 goals.
I have 9.
So you win.
Yep. Okay.
You're making us proud, buddy.
I know.
You're making us proud.
And essentially,
I still hate this sport with all my passion in my body.
So we've got the 16 teams that go through aggregate, the 8 teams that go through aggregate.
Who has came out of this? Sorry. Of the 16
They
teams.
haven't played them yet. It starts in February. So now the Premier
League.
What's
the point of playing it?
The Premier League regular season's going on now, and then they're going to have another. Then it's going to February.
Is Chelsea going to just get destroyed? They usually do.
They're playing Bayern Munich. Yeah, they're not playing that great lately. So unless they make a huge move in January.
My favorite team is West Ham.
That's 15 right there. West Ham's kind of trash.
For my, just for the simple fact, the greatest soccer player of all time, played on the team, bicycle god.
He also played on Liverpool.
Last time I saw him was on West Ham. I'm talking about Andy Carroll, ladies and gentlemen.
Every fucking time.
It's the only player I've known for a long time.
Do you know Wayne Rooney at least? Or anything like that?
I've heard of him.
Ronaldo?
But he's nothing compared to
Ronaldinho.
So just to wrap it up here, we're down to the final 16 teams.
Okay.
And all the way down to the final, it's going to be aggregate. The final is just 1 game. Okay? So you go to 16 teams. Whoever wins goes to 8 teams.
Yep.
Aggregate still. Final 4 still aggregate.
Okay, so the last game, there's only one final game.
It's
okay,
one
no
game,
aggregate.
Neutral site.
Big dicks win.
It's the big dick game right there. So that's pretty much the Champions League explained to you. So if you have any questions,
can I run through it to make sure I understand?
Go ahead.
Okay, 16 teams in this playoff championship.
The knockout stage.
The knockout.
This is the second half.
Second half of the tournament that takes 3 years to play, apparently, because Europe's fucking weird. 16
Socialism,
teams.
man. You know how it is.
Fucking commies. 16 teams. Okay, that they will play each other twice, once at home, once away.
Yep.
Then from there, the goals will aggregate.
Aggregate. It'll be an aggregate score if necessary.
Aggregate. There you go.
There we go. If necessary. That just reminded me of dodgeball. Is it necessary? Anyway, I'm sorry.
Son.
I'm sorry. Let's get a little distracted. I got ADD. Aggregate scores. That goes down to top 8, top 4, and then championship game, the big dick game. You come to fucking play like it should be, like an American sport. You either fucking win or you fucking lose.
Or you can tie like in football now.
Or you can tie in football, which is bullshit.
Tie, you'll go to shootouts.
Yeah.
So.
I'm the ultimate god when it comes to the shootouts. I've never lost. I really haven't.
Are you talking about video games, bitch?
Yeah,
this is real life.
Video games and in real life, bro. Nobody, bro.
And
I'm in people's head.
He's got the general gist of it, ladies and gentlemen. That is Teach Me to Football.
Hi guys, welcome back. It's question time. Oh,
question time.
Question time.
What's going on, everybody? First question. First of all, people, I'm a little disappointed in all of you. I put this up, and I only got 4 questions this week.
That's because I don't give a fuck.
Nobody gives a shit,
gives a
and
fuck
we don't give a shit
about
about you.
Exactly.
But like and subscribe, please.
Yeah, if you ever go missing, I'm not retweeting your fucking picture.
Not at all. Amber Alert. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
so anyway, first question we're going to go with is, why isn't there any guests on the show? Any plans on having a guest?
No, I think it's always just going to be us, just because it's just three white guys. We might just do random shows in bathrooms and truck stop prostitutes and shit.
It's called lot lizards, but yeah.
Yeah, lot lizards, man.
Yeah,
we'll have some lot lizards on
I would
here.
like to have a meth head on just to see
we'll
about the
have
aliens.
fucking guest, you jackass. That's the whole point of the show.
Have some patience.
What is it? Episode 5?
Yeah,
episode 5. Okay.
I mean,
I get it.
We're gonna get a guest.
We
soon.
have it in
It's
the
just-
works. Okay.
Yeah. It's just, if you want to come on the fucking show, email us. Hit
That's
us up
something
on
interesting
Twitter,
to talk about.
Snapchat.
Just hit us up
Instagram.
on Twitter.
Why should we talk to you? Why should we interview you in this pristine, goddamn, esteemed establishment?
And if you don't feel comfortable coming to Justin's house, we'll come to you.
No, we will not. You don't say it like that. Just call in or something.
Just call
We
in.
can definitely do a
We'll
call.
find you. Okay.
All right.
Jesus.
That's the first
man.
question.
That was horrible.
It'd be really interesting to hear their takes on some topics.
Okay, that was still the first question.
That's still the first question.
You stop reading.
If you could spend
ADD.
one day as someone else, who would it be?
One day as someone else.
Yeah, if you could take the place of somebody else. I
Like
already know
some
mine.
Freaky Friday type shit.
Dan Bilzerian.
I knew you were gonna fucking say
Dan
that. You
Bilzerian.
fucking tool.
Just cause.
Just
One
'cause-
day. Fucking one day. Hell yeah.
I don't ever have to pay for pussies, so I don't want to be Dan Bilzerian. He seems like a pathetic kind of guy. Perfect for this bitch.
Give us your reason of
Why? Reason why? If
Yeah.
I have one day.
Because some people might not know who he is.
Dan, he's just like, look him up on Instagram. He's got money, boats, and he's rich as hell. That's the point. He has everything you can ever want.
He's the modern day Hugh Hefner, is what you're trying to say, basically.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, it's different, but he has ladies around him all the time, which is pretty sweet.
Brittany, if you're hearing this, you can tell that he would.
Brittany is Justin's girlfriend, and she was going to leave him after the show because he's got no goddamn money.
Yeah.
He's got a Baby Yoda t-shirt.
I got a
Fuck,
Baby
man.
Yoda
Who gives a shit? You win in the end.
So who won in the end of this relationship?
Thank
You did.
you.
But just because of the fact he can do, I would literally be able to do anything I wanted at anywhere in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why I'd pick him.
All right, Tristan, what's up? What's up with you, man? Who would you go as for one day?
Kim Jong-Un.
Jesus Christ.
Just for the sole fact that I am absolutely obsessed with power, I would love to be a communist dictator. Who gives a fuck about all my people? As long as I'm warm and full of food and happy and riding around on my horseback, shooting missiles.
I just got an update. The FBI has just subscribed to our channel now.
No, they've been
That-
watching us for a while because of our group chat. They've been in the chat for a while.
It's okay, but yeah, especially
Especially the
with
shit
him.
that Jesus sends, they have to be in that fucking chat.
I have to say
Kim
Kim.
Jong-Un. Interesting.
Okay, for me,
This guy.
I have two people. If I had to choose between the one or two,
Just come on.
we'll
give
go
us
with two.
both.
Okay,
Jesus.
first one would be Joe Rogan, obviously.
It's gonna
Bro.
fuck this guy. Joe, hide from this man. He is going to kill you and wear your skin like a fucking suit or something.
That'd be okay with me. Joe Rogan would be really cool to meet, bro. I mean, just to live a life with him, bro. Have the freaking giant studio he has. Go to the comedy store, hang out with all the comics that are just the biggest comics in the world.
Would be nice.
Just to see a day in the life of him like that. Joey Diaz would also be like my number 2 to go to. Big fat Cuban dude, funny as hell. Just to kind of like just to see how they do their thing, see how their podcast is set up. You know, maybe do a little, you know, like add a little stuff to ours. You know what I mean? Just like like the lights and stuff like that. Figure out, like, you know, just try to get some inside secrets. You know, whatever.
Just trying to get some tips, man. Some tips.
That's who I would like to see. Just because they're
He's
my
in love, all right. He's in love with two men. It's 2019. Allow him to be in love with two men. You fucking bigots. Jesus.
Okay.
You can love who you want, sweetie.
Next question.
Yeah. Next question.
Biggest life lesson this year.
Biggest life lesson this year?
I like these questions, to be honest. They're nice. My knee's
biggest
fucked.
life
Feel like
lesson.
Justin, my kne's fucked.
I don't know. Don't drop out of college.
I didn't really have like a life lesson.
My biggest life lesson is these hoes ain't loyal. Don't trust them. Don't do nothing with them. Focus on you. Grind it out.
You've destroyed
I
all
like
these
that.
rules, man. You said all these things, and you're lying.
All right,
You're a hypocrite.
I'm a hypocrite.
We have no
but-
life. That's a very sweet and general,
I'm trying to think
genuine
of, like-
question, but I don't think
What
any of us
did you learn
little
about this?
scumbags.
I got one.
Pieces of shit.
Don't work a 9 to 5.
The facts. Don't, dude.
Don't
It
work a 9 to 5.
sucks.
Don't work jobs. Don't have a life.
The life
If you
after
want money,
college.
don't work.
The life after college, awful, guys.
If you get into the career
Awful.
field that you truly love,
That's a myth.
You'll never work a day in your damn
Exactly.
life.
No, it's
buddy.
a myth. Because you're not going to want to wake up at 6 in the morning every day. Guarantee your ass you're not specifically.
they talking about work night shift.
It's good. Graveyard shift, baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
real
yeah.
life, shit. Don't do it. Just off yourself.
Your best years are behind you.
Yeah.
So,
Justin may or may not be on next week's episode. He may be in this room.
Oh, I have a couple weeks off.
face
so
down
I'm
in the
good.
pool, so we'll see what happens.
I got a couple weeks off.
So what's your biggest life lesson? You don't have anything, bro? Nothing about your internships? Get into, like, tell the people if you have the opportunity to get into an internship, do it. What
I mean, yeah, go for your shit, man. Go for your dreams. Like Justin said, this 9 to 5 shit does suck. If you can have any kind of sliver of opportunity to do anything you want to do, whether it's whatever, in the media world, in the art world, music, podcasting, shit, you're gonna be a fucking construction worker. Go be a fucking construction worker. I'm not gonna tell you to not do it. You make good money, you get to the outside, you get to catcall women, and I guess it's socially acceptable to do that. I'm not a fan.
But you have to catcall women and men. You have to be.
You have to
gender
be progressive.
and the gender fluid people too.
Yes, we whatever. Catcall non-binary. I don't get the fuck. But sure, go for whatever you want to do, man. Like, yeah, chase your dreams, man. Also, don't eat gas station sushi.
I don't know who the
You have an
fuck would do that normally.
No, but you told me about that one incident. I thought that shit was hilarious.
Wasn't sushi. Egg salad sandwich.
That's even worse. I would rather have the sushi.
Fuck, it's
At least
egg
the sushi would be
salad
good,
from
though.
a gas
An
station.
ex-girlfriend,
Yeah,
bro.
we'll just leave it at that.
Awful. Had the shits all
Bunch of
night.
fucking
It was so
idiots.
funny.
Don't eat any food from a
Okay.
gas station unless it's Wawa.
All right, last question is, what are the chances of you guys doing 2 episodes a week? Talk to this guy right here.
Why are you talking to me? Why are you saying me? I think we all agreed to do a second one and no one brought it up, so.
We'd like to do a
It was
second
kind of
episode,
a
yeah.
Like to do 2 episodes
It's
a
a
week.
busy one. It was a busy week this week. I mean, it was Christmas Eve Tuesday and then Christmas Wednesday, so it was kind of hard to.
Yeah,
But
but
we're
do we really
slowly
like our
finding-
family that much?
I really.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
but you're
really
still
should.
with them, so I'm just saying. Next week I'm open. So yeah, I mean that's.
Guys, we're here for you. We're here to pleasure you. You know, we're here to give out content, give it out all fucking week
We
long, man.
also have our own lives though, so just trying to get a nice balance in life.
So thank you, but
Thank you.
All right,
give us
what's
money.
that?
We're trying to give the people what they want. We'll be working hard towards that in 2020. That's
2020, baby.
That's one of our New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
Like, we should go fuck ourselves. I hate that shit. That'll be coming up with time to for.
This has been question time.
Wait, that was all of them?
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
all. I'm only led forward.
All right.
Goodbye.
You guys suck.
Yeah, fuck all of you. Shit. Another thing I'm fucking angry about is about all these people just asking, what's your New Year's resolution? The days of New Year's, like the day before New Year's Eve and shit. Like, oh, I don't have one because I'm a fucking adult. Okay? I'm not a fucking weak-minded piece of shit like you who needs to do something in January to change their life. Okay? So go fuck yourself. And another little bit of life advice I will give you guys is broaden your horizons. You know what I mean? This year, 2020, broaden your horizons. Listen to a podcast you wouldn't think you would listen to. You know, our podcast, great. But you know, listen to a Joe Rogan. Everybody makes fun of him. Everybody makes fun of me for listening to him. Great show. Listen to a doctor podcast. Get your fucking knowledge up. Whatever you got to do. But don't be a piece of shit who makes up a fucking New Year's resolutions to make themselves feel good inside because they hate their daily lives. You are better than that. Trust me. I love every one of you. Make sure to like, subscribe to us on YouTube, Twitter @Scumbag Productions. Nope.
At Scumbag Prod.
At Scumbag Prod.
We couldn't even
My
afford the
bad.
productions. That's how bad we suck.
Ask is probably gonna kill ourselves. Anyway, thank you. Make sure to like and subscribe to us. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram. Send us your questions in. If you want to be a guest, text us if you have our number. If not, hit us up on Twitter. Tell us why you want to come on. We'll have you on to discuss everything you would like to talk about. And other than that, thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great week, and don't be a piece of shit.
Goodbye.
Thank you.